Hey, this is Mitch from Fit Figure Bootcamp and FitFigureTV.com, and today I just want to talk to you really quick about meal timing. Okay, there's a lot of talk out there about the frequency at which you eat meals and if that actually does play a role in changing your metabolism. And you know, the number that everybody talks about is 3. Okay, and what that pretty much means is that about every 3 hours, so say 2.5 to 4 hours, you should be eating something. Okay, and listen, I'm a big believer in this. I never go more than about 3.5 hours without eating. If I did, my blood sugar level would drop because my metabolism is high. I've trained it like that for so long, and I actually can't even eat a lot in one sitting. I mean, people always look at me and say, wow, you know, like you don't even eat that much, but I'm always eating, I'm always grazing. So just understand that it is really important to eat small and frequent. I'm a big believer in it. I don't think 3 squares a day makes much sense anymore. And if you're really interested in bumping up your metabolism, I would try to focus on eating about every 3 hours. Okay, what happens to the body when you don't is this, and I'm just going to make like an animal kingdom comparison. Think about a bear, and think about like a bear hibernating in the winter. Goes a long period of time being able to store and not actually eat. But a bear is kind of like blubbery. It's kind of fat, high body fat percentage. If you look at a horse, okay, or like a cheetah, any one of those animal kingdom creatures that are like super lean, you know, muscular, defined, they're grazing. They're grazing all day long. And you know, what you want to do is when you wake up in the morning, you want to make sure that you are turning that green light on, that internal green light on, and having your body say, okay, thank you for feeding me. I will continue to burn these calories all day long as you continue to feed me at the correct interval. If you don't do that, like if you wake up in the morning and you go like hours without eating, your eating is really sporadically, there's no there's no system to it, you know, there's no timing to it, then your body's going to go into the red alarm mode where it's going to store everything, a lot of what you eat as body fat, and that's just natural because the body wants to survive. If it doesn't know when it's going to get food, how much is it going to get, how balanced it's going to be, it's just going to go into survival mode and kind of shut down. So you know what you pretty much want to do is you know, when you wake up in the morning, let's say you wake up at like, I don't know, let's say you wake up at 5 a.m. Okay, you want to eat something right there. Okay, then maybe, you know, around 8 a.m. you want to have like a little snack. Okay, then maybe like around 12 or something like that, you might want to have like your you know, your meal. Okay, like for lunch. Then like around, I don't know, 3 you might want to have another little snack, and then let's say about 7 o'clock or something like that, you want to have dinner. So you know, that's, you know, 3 to 4 hours spread apart. That's about 5 feedings a day. I'm a big fan of 3 meals and 2 to 3 snacks a day. This is exactly what you want to do to keep your blood sugar level in check, to keep your metabolism fired, and to keep you burning fat all day long and feeling really great. If you don't do that, and you're just one of these people that eats like at, you know, like wake up at like 5, okay, you have nothing, you eat like a gargantuan lunch at 12, so you feel really guilty and full about it, so you don't eat anything until like 6, and you eat like something bad here, and then you're starving around midnight and you eat again. Like, that's a really bad way of eating, okay? This is the best way that you want to eat, about every 3 hours spread apart. You want to eat within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, and then you want to go all the way all day eating, you know, every 3 to 4 hours. And if you stay up late, I'm really not one of those people that believes you have to stop eating at 6 or 7 o'clock at night. As long as you're up, every 2 to 3 hours you can have something. Just towards the evening, you want to make sure it's more like vegetables or just straight up protein. So I hope that was helpful. I'm a big believer in meal timing. People always say the quote, you know, timing is everything in life. Well, it's also that way in meals too. If it weren't true, we can just pop a pill that has 1,500 or 2,000 calories once a day and look slim and sexy, and that's obviously not the way that it works, okay? You can't just have all your calories in one time. It's not just about the amount of calories you're eating. You have to take into account balance, and you also have to take into serious account the timing at which those meals come in, or else there's going to be spillage over on your waistline, and that's something that you don't want, okay? I hope this was helpful. Talk soon.